Was the shift done by design or by chance? It's a great question. I went from the journalism thing to getting a job in a corporation. Supposedly a hip corporation, but I used to tell people, like, if I told you I was doing this for the local hardware store, you would not think my job was so hip. It was like a ridiculous underuse of who I am, what I do, and what I cared about. So I would sit in my office, back then we had an office, and someone would come in and go, does this need a comma? And I'd go, no, and they'd go, okay. And that was it. And 8 hours later I would leave. So we didn't have computers, so you couldn't be like doing anything else. We had like a word processor, and I was only writing one line at a time, so I couldn't be writing the great American novel. So it was a well-paid demise. And so what I started doing was getting up earlier in the day and writing my solo shows as early as I could, and then getting to work and being like, okay, I just have to sit here and wait for 8 hours, and then I have to go home and I'll work another 8 hours on my solo show, and I'll go to bed and I'll get... So something was out of whack. And I guess lucky for me, I got tremendously sick. Chronic fatigue, whatever. I mean, I think my body was just going, come on, man, you cannot do this. And was forced to take 2 months off, at the end of which I went, I'm done. I'm never going back here. So I think I waited too long to make the shift, but by then I was already established. I'd gotten some offers as a freelance writer based on things I'd sent out, and the nice response was people were like, who are you? This stuff is great. When I did my solo shows, people were like, this is awesome. When I went to my day job, it was like, you know, does this need a comma? So it was pretty clear. The economy was different then, so when I left, my freelance work as a copywriter continued. I had established a career as a voiceover, so I just looked at it as having 3 income streams. I'm a writer, I'm a professional voice talent, and I'm a professional performer, and these are going to wax and wane, but as long as you have 3, you would sort of hope that one picks up where the other one drops down. And that's definitely something that I would advise, is regardless of what you're doing, no eggs in all your eggs in one basket is probably a recipe to break your eggs. And that worked pretty well for a while, and it continues to fluctuate what's hot and what's not, and also what I like and what I don't like. So yeah, that's the little business story.